Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Measures of variation. In this chapter we have discussed in the last class range. What is range? Difference between the largest value to smallest value. When we are considering this range, we are taking only the largest and smallest values. We are ignoring the rest of the middle values. All the middle values are ignorable. So that was the drawback of calculation of range. To overcome that, we can go for quartile range. Quartile range means we are going to take the difference between the Q3 and Q1. I think you remembered median, quartiles, deciles, percentage calculations. In the same way, we are focusing on quartiles, right? So quartiles means here Q1 and Q3. Here you have to remember few points. In quartile range or quartile calculation, we are going to consider Q1 and Q3. Q1 means 25%. Q3 is 75%. That difference we are going to consider. Now the value what we calculate, that we are going to get probably better than the range. That is the reason we have to go for quartiles. So here one thing you have to remember, quartile range, three formulas are there. One is quartile range, interquartile range. It means Q3 minus Q1. The difference between Q3 and Q1 is the interquartile range. Next, quartile deviation means we want to make it half. This one we want to make it half, means Q3 minus Q1 by 2. And if whenever we wanted to compare with one variable to another variable, one data with another data, then we have to go for coefficient of quartile deviation. That formula is Q3 minus Q1 by Q3 plus Q1. Say along with me. This is Q3 minus Q1. Same one here. Downside we are writing Q3 plus Q1. Q3 minus Q1 by Q3 plus Q1. Now you by heart these formulas. Interquartile range. Q3 minus Q1, quartile deviation, Q3 minus Q1 by 2, okay. Next, coefficient of quartile deviation, Q3 minus Q1 by Q3 plus Q1. These formulas. Calculations are Q1, how to calculate Q1, how to calculate Q3, this is okay. Now today's class will focus only on the individual and discrete series, okay. So for individual series, the problem is given here. Calculate quartile deviation, quartile and coefficient of deviation. The problem is given this much only. So this is the problem given to us. This is roll number and marks. By looking at this, you have to identify whether it's this is the problem given, whether it's individual or continuous series or discrete series. Here only marks are given. How many students got the marks means that would have been a discrete series. Only marks are given, X is given to us, means it is an individual series. In individual series, always remember, first step is that this data you have to arrange in ascending order, okay. So marks in ascending order, I have arranged it once again. I have done some small calculations to save your time. You know the calculations anyway. So marks in ascending order. First number is 12, then after that 15, then 20, 28, 30 and 40 and 50, like this ascending order. Then after that coming to the formulas. Q1, what is the formula for Q1? Size of n plus 1 by 4th item. The same formula is applicable even in discrete series also. Size of n plus 1 by 4th item, Q1, okay. So as per this formula, n is here number of observations 7. So 7 plus 1 means 8. 8 by 4 comes to 2th item. 2th item means this is second item. Second item means this is the Q1. You are supposed to see the ascending order value, not this one. This is given data. We have rearranged. 2th item means 15. So Q1 is, this is Q1. In the same way Q3, what is the formula for Q3? Size of 3 into n plus 1 by 4th item, okay, 3 into n plus 1 by 4th item. 3 into n is 7, 7 plus 1 by 4th item. So that is 6th item we are getting calculation. 6th item is this one. it means Q3 is 40. So, this is 40 Q3. So, Q1 you got, Q3 you got. Why to wait? Let us apply in the formula. First one is, so I will do the calculations. First one is what we want, quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. First quartile deviation we will do. Quartile deviation. Formula is Q3 minus Q1 by 2. Q3 is here 40 minus Q1 15 by 2. It is 20 minus 15 means 25. 25 by 2. It means 12.5 is QD, and then coefficient of QD. For Q3 minus Q1 by Q3 plus Q1, this is the formula, right? So, 40 minus 15 is 25 and 40 plus 15 is 55. If we use the calculator, 25 divided by 55 comes to 0.45. So, you got the answers like this. So, this is quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. Am I clear? Next, this is the individual series. You know the calculations, right? Individual series is over. Now, coming to the discrete series. Discrete series, what is given to us? Marks and number of students. Only this is the data given to us. Always remember, whether it is a discrete series or continuous series, whenever you want to calculate median, quartiles, deciles, percentiles, first step is CF you have to calculate. Here ascending order you have to arrange. Now, in individual and continuous series, CF, cumulative frequency. So, cumulative frequency I have done. Cumulative frequency means 4 we have written as it is, 4 plus 7, 11, 11 plus 15, 26, like this. We have been adding to the all the numbers. So, lastly 43. This total is also 43. So, n is 43. Now, if you want to calculate the Q1, Q1 is equal to n plus 1 by 4th item. N is here 43. 43 plus 1, 44. 44 by 4, it comes to 11th item. 11th item means 11th item lies in CF 11 only. Okay. So, opposite if you go, this is the Q1. Hence, Q1 is 20. In the same way, Q3. What is the formula for Q3? 3 into size of 3 into n plus 1 by 4th item. 3 into n plus 1 by 4th item. If you do the calculations, 33rd item we are getting. 33rd item lies in CF 34. About 33 is here, 34 only. So, if you draw one line, we came to know that 40 is the Q3. So, hence Q3 is 40. When we got Q1, Q3, then let us go for quartile deviation. So, quartile deviation is equal to Q3 minus Q1 by 2. Okay. Q3 is here 40. Q3 minus Q1. Q1 is 20 by 2. 40 by 20 is 20. 20 by 2, 10. 10 is the quartile deviation. Then coefficient of quartile deviation. This is 40 minus 20 by 40 plus 20. 40 minus 20 is 20. Then 40 plus 20 is 60. 20 divided by 60. Comes to 0.33. So, this is coefficient of quartile deviation. Okay. QD is 10. Coefficient of quartile deviation is 0.33. Let me explain you once again. Whenever they ask you quartile deviation or coefficient of quartile deviation, nothing to worry, we know how to calculate the quartiles, Q1 or Q3. Formulas we know, how to calculate we know, whether it is individual, discrete or continuous series. So according to that, we have calculated Q1 you got, Q3 you got. Applied in the formula, quartile deviation is Q3 minus Q1 by 2. Coefficient of quartile deviation Q3 minus Q1 by Q3 plus Q1 over. In the same way here also, discrete series. Discrete series or continuous series, what we have to do first? CF. CF calculation is over. Then after that, same formula. Formulas are same. Individual discrete series formulas are same. First Q1 is size of n plus 1 by 4th item. This one according to that 11th item. 11th item means Q1 is 20. In the same way, Q3 size of 3 into n plus 1 by 4th item. So according to that, you got 33rd item. 33rd item, it lies here. Okay, so Q3 is 40. 40. Then applied in the formulas. That's all. Simple, very easy to understand. If you understand, see the problem and work out by yourself. See you are getting answer or not. If you are getting, don't forget to write it in the comment box. And also take out your textbook and work out some more problems. This channel is free of cost, especially for all the students. With lots of time and care and energy, I am preparing this. Students, my throat is not good. But I thought when I come in front of camera, I get lots of energy because of all your comments. So please share these videos. Let everyone to utilize it. Let them feel that studies are easy. This is my motto. So don't forget to share these videos. Practice well. Have a bright career. Good luck. See you in the next class.